Welcome to the Red Dice Diaries, and this is an RPG review of Epic Legacy. It's published by 2C Gaming and written by Ryan Service. It's supplement for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. The supplement is a 56-page colour PDF and is currently in Kickstarter. I'll put a link to that down below for you. As of the time of filming this video, the Kickstarter has achieved $8,183 of its $35,000 total and has 8 days remaining. The prices are a little different since it's a Kickstarter. A $20 pledge gets you the PDF. The first 100 pledges of $40 get a copy of the book and the PDF. And normally a $45 pledge gets you the print and PDF copy. I was contacted and sent a beta copy for review, so keep in mind things may change if and when this is finally published. The book begins with some epic level prestige classes. Effectively, they seem to continue the trend of the traditional classes at levels beyond 20th, adding in additional epic spellcasting and feats where applicable, along with some new class-based abilities. Each of these prestige classes has a prerequisite that you have to have already reached 20th level in one of the core classes. For example, the Ascendant continues advancement for someone who has reached 20th level as a cleric. This seems like a workable system, although given that the prestige classes stack with the appropriate core classes, I'm not sure why the authors didn't just provide additional advancement for the core classes. Maybe that's a copyright thing, I'm not sure. There are some interesting features of the epic level prestige classes, such as the Ascendant becoming a quasi-deity in their own right, and the primordial epic level druid's ability to reshape the land of his home into a site of wild majesty. There are some beautiful pieces of character art by Ambrose Hoylman spread throughout the section, depicting a series of tooled up and suitably epic looking characters. This artwork is very dynamic, and when combined with the smaller pieces by June Heo throughout the PDF, they give it a very striking look without unnecessarily cluttering the layout. I can also see potential in some of these classes for epic level villains, the Arch Lich springing particularly to mind. The second chapter of the book consists of epic level feats. These are all clearly written and cover an interesting gamut of powerful abilities. My personal favourite is Living Myth, where a character's achievements become the subject of myth, and he becomes sort of a living story. After departing the presence of people that he's interacted with, people begin to question whether or not it actually happened, forgetting significant details of the interaction, sort of an obfuscation style effect. We then move on to chapter 3, which covers epic level spells. These are only available to epic casters and are written in a familiar fashion used by the 5th edition Player's Handbook, save that the chapter introduces a new epic component type, which seems to serve as a way of placing additional restrictions on epic casting. Predictably, these spells are a bit of a mixed bag, with most being variations on a theme, doing more damage, larger area of effect, etc. However, the spells are all serviceable and clearly written. They should be easy for any 5th edition GM or player to understand and pick up. So, in conclusion, as a fairly short PDF, I think that Epic Legacy does what it sets out to do very well, providing some of the tools that a GM could use to continue advancement in their games of 5th edition beyond the 20 levels listed in the core books. I don't think the PDF quite captures the majesty of the old Epic Level Handbook for 3.0, 3.5. The Epic Level Handbook allowed epic level characters to diversify their powers and break out from some of the strictures of their earlier adventuring career, whilst Epic Legacy focuses more on continuing the advancement from the core classes just to greater heights. There's nothing wrong with either approach, it's a matter of personal preference. Epic Legacy represents its chosen approach very well. I enjoyed reading this book, although I did wonder how many 5th edition campaigns will actually have the necessary time to escalate to epic level. But if you're looking for a beyond 20th level D&D 5th edition kick, then I'd recommend giving Epic Legacy a look. Although at a $20 in US money pledge for the PDF, which is about £15 in British money, it's really not on the cheaper end of the PDF price scale. But if you are looking for something that'll take you beyond 20th level for D&D 5th edition, you could do far worse than giving this PDF a look. I hope you've enjoyed this short RPG review and that you'll consider clicking on our red dice symbol to subscribe to our channel. You can catch up with us on all the normal social media and our website, www.reddicediaries.com. If you have any comments, please put them in the section below, or as always, hit me up in the Google Plus links. Until I see you next time, take care and happy gaming.